Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all will be fine and safe. Dear students, today we will learn social studies of grade 5. Today I am here with a new unit number 2, economics, on page number 16. So let's start reading. Economics is the system of how money is made and used within a particular country or region. A region's economy is connected with things like how many goods and services are produced and how much money people can spend on these things. All the material things which we use in our daily life are called goods. For example, notebooks, books, toys, etc. All such activities of people which can help to fulfill the needs of other people are called services. For example, a doctor, a teacher, or a tailor provide us services. The government provides different facilities to its citizens. These include schools, hospitals, roads, post offices, public parks, and banks, etc. All citizens of a country can use these facilities. Similarly, the government also provides services like education, healthcare, police, and armed forces to its citizens. These services help to fulfill the needs of the people. It is responsibility of the people to pay taxes to the government. The government provides services to the people with the help of that tax money. Dear students, economics is the study of how humans make decisions in the face of scarcity. These can be individual decisions, family decisions, business decisions, or societal decisions. Scarcity means that human wants for goods, services, and resources exceed what is available. Resources such as labor, tools, land, and raw materials are necessary to produce the goods and services. Or, in short, we can say that it is the study of scarcity, the study of how people use resources and respond to incentives, or the study of decision making. Here we read about goods and services also. Goods are the material things which we can use in our daily life. For example, uh, clothes, books, notebooks, etc. And services are the activities of people which can help to fulfill the needs of the people, such as a doctor, a tailor, a teacher, etc. Other than that, the government also provide facilities to citizens, the government um, gives us the facility of schools, hospitals, roads, etc. And other than that, the government also provides services like education, healthcare, and the armed forces, etc. It is the responsibility of the citizens to pay taxes to the government so that the government can provide the services to the people with the help of that tax money. Now move to next page. System of taxes and government loans. Tax. Tax means the deduction of money by the government from the income of people and business or organization at a specific rate. There are different types of taxes such as property tax, sales tax, income tax, wealth tax, excise tax, and import and export tax. First of all, we will see what is tax. Tax means the deduction of money from the income of the people and business or organizations at a specific rate. Here we have different types of taxes, so we will see them one by one. First of all, we'll see property tax. What is property tax? Property tax is a tax paid on property owned by an individual or other legal entity such as a corporation. Number 2, sales tax. A sales tax is a tax paid to a governing body for the sales of certain goods and services. Income tax. An income tax is a tax imposed on individuals or entities that varies with respective income or profit. Wealth tax. A wealth tax is imposed on an individual's net wealth or the market value of their total owned asset minus liabilities. Excise tax. An excise tax is a legislated tax on specific goods or services at purchase, such as fuel, tobacco, alcohol, etc. Import and export tax. Import and export tax is a type of tax imposed on imports and exports of a country. Here we have a question. Do you know why is tax so important for a country? Answer. Taxes help raise the standard of living in a country. The higher the standard of living, the stronger and higher the level of consumption. So that's why tax is important for a country. Okay, now move to reading again. When taxes are collected, government can give loans to the people for any development projects or non-development works. The loans are to be returned in a given period so that this process can continue and people can develop even in far off areas. What is loan? Loan is sum of money lent at interest. When government give loans to the people for any development projects and non-development projects, the loans are to be returned within a time period, and the process can continue and people can develop even in far off areas. Trade, imports and exports. Another important activity of a government is trade. The action of buying and selling goods is called trade. Trade involves the transfer of goods and services from one person or entity to another, often in exchange for money. Now move to next page. The things we buy from other countries are called imports. For example, heavy machinery, medicines, cars, aeroplanes, petroleum products, locomotives, etc. are major imports. The things we sell to other countries are called exports. For example, rice, cotton, fruit, cotton yarn and sports goods are our major exports. So first of all, we will see import. An import is a good or service bought in one country that was produced in another. Export. Uh, an export is a good or service produced in one country that is sold into another country. Examples of imports are minerals, fuels, heavy machinery, vehicles, cotton, etc. And the examples of exports are leather, cereals, rice, fruits, etc. Exports and imports are the components of international trade. International trade. International trade is very important for Pakistan. We will need more foreign exchange if imports are more than our exports. This way our economy will suffer, but if exports are more than our imports, the country's economy will progress. For economy of a country, transport plays an important role. Transport is movement of people or goods from one place to another. Transport is important for the external and internal trade of the country. The main means of transportation are highways, railways, airways and seaways. Bin Qasim and Gwadar are important seaports of Pakistan. All major cities of Pakistan have airports. Most commonly used are the railways and highways. They are very important for transportation of goods from the factories to the markets. First of all, we will see what is an international trade. An international trade is the exchange of capital, goods and services across the international borders. Here we have a question. Can you tell what is foreign exchange? Foreign exchange is the trading of our currency for another. International trade is very important for any country, for our country also. If the imports are more than exports, then the economy of any country will suffer. But if the exports are more than the imports, the country's economy will progress. And for economy of a country, transport plays an important role. Transport means movement of people from one place to another. The main means of transportation are highways, railways, airways, and seaways, etc. Here you can also see the seaports of Pakistan, Port Bin Qasim and Port Gwadar, and they both are the most important seaports of Pakistan. All major cities of Pakistan have airports. As we all know that all major cities of Pakistan have their own airports, and most commonly used are the railways and highways, and they are very important for transportation of goods from the factories to the market. Evolution of money. We buy things with money. In modern economy, coins, paper notes, checks and credit cards serve as money. Money has evolved through different stages according to the time, place, and circumstances. Some of the ways through which money has evolved are as follows. Here is the evolution of money, and we all know that through money we can buy things, and in modern economy we have different types of money like coins, paper money, checks, debit cards, credit cards, etc. Here we have information. Coinage in the subcontinent originated as early as the 6th century BC. Paper money came into existence in subcontinent in the late 1861. The coins were originated in the early 6th century BC, and paper money was originated in the late 1861. Commodity money. In the beginning, there was no money and people used commodities as money. The exchange of commodities was known as barter system. In the beginning, when there was no money, people exchanged the things with each other, and this system of exchanging is known as barter system. Barter system is a kind of trade where goods are exchanged without using money. Barter system is a kind of trade where goods are exchanged without using money. Commodities were things generally in their natural state like bows, arrows, skins, shells, fur, wheat, weapons, salt, cattle, metal, etc. Commodities were the things, and you can also see here the things like bows, arrows, skins and shells, fur, wheat, weapons, salt, cattle, metal, etc. are the were the commodities that were used in the beginning. Metallic money. Discovery of precious metals led metallic money coins to replace commodity money. The coins were first introduced in the 7th century. After the commodity money, the metallic money was introduced, and the coins were first introduced in the 7th century. Metallic money. Metallic money is made up of money made up of metals is called metallic money, like gold and silver, etc. Like we have coins, and they are metallic money because they made up of metals like gold, silver, etc. Paper money. It was dangerous to carry gold and silver coins, so paper money was introduced by Chinese. Paper money is a country's official paper currency that is circulated for the transactions involved in acquiring goods and services, and it was introduced by Chinese. Here we have some information. In Brazil, the first bank notes were issued by Banco de Brazil in 1810. They had its value written by hand as we today do with our checks. Here we have some another information. Chinese used deer skin as money and later became the first people to use paper money. Now move to credit money. Emergence of credit money took place almost side by side with that of paper money. People keep a part of their cash as deposits with banks, which they can withdraw anytime through checks. The checks known as credit money or bank money itself is not money, but it performs the same functions as money. Credit money. Credit money is any form of a financial tool that will not or cannot be repaid immediately. And here we read about check. Check is also known as the credit money or the bank money. Itself is not money, but it performs the same function as money. Plastic money. The latest type of money is plastic money in the form of credit cards and debit cards. The aim of plastic money is to remove the need for carrying cash to make transactions. Plastic money refers to the hard plastic cards we use every day in place of actual banknotes. For example, ATM cards like debit cards and credit cards, etc. Electronic money refers to money that exists in banking computer systems that may be used to facilitate electronic transactions, and nowadays electronic money or e-money has become increasingly popular among the people. Crypto money. It is a digital currency. It allows people to send or receive money across the internet, even to someone they do not know. Cryptocurrency or crypto money is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to double spend. And through crypto money, people send or receive money across the internet, even if they do not know. Bitcoin, created in 2009, was the first cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, and it was introduced in 2009. Different countries and their currencies. Here we have different countries and also their currencies. So first of all, the first country is Pakistan and its currency is rupee. Second one is China and its currency is yuan. Third one is America and its currency is dollar. Number 4, England, and its currency is pound sterling. Next one is Saudi Arabia and its currency is Riyal. Next, Turkey and its currency is Lira. Next, UAE and its currency is Dirham. And next one is Japan and its currency is Yen. Now we'll see the role of money in our lives. So let's start reading. We use money to buy things we need. We get this money by doing some work or job. With this money, we fulfill our needs. We buy things for daily use. We buy clothes, shoes, toys, eatables, books, and many other things. The value of currencies increases with the value of export goods. The value of currencies decreases if the imports are more than our exports. Okay, we use money to buy different things in our daily life, and we get this money by doing different jobs or work, and the money fulfill our needs, and we buy different things like clothes, bags, books, toys, shoes, etc. The value of currency increases when the value of export goods increases, and the value of currency decreases when the imports are more than our exports. In order to keep the financial circle running, the money is kept in banks. Bank is a place where money is deposited and can be withdrawn on demand. A bank has an important role in our life. It provides many facilities such as ATM card, online banking, bank loans, etc. Bank is a place where we can save our money or we can deposit our money. and bank has an important role in our life. It provides many facilities like nowadays it provides the facility of ATM card, online banking, bank loans, etc. Now we'll see the types of banks. The agricultural bank. It issues loan only to the farmers to buy seeds and fertilizers. This bank issues loans to the farmers to buy seeds and fertilizers. Second one, the industrial bank. It provides loan to establish industries. Number 3, microfinance bank. It only provides loans to small businessmen on small scale. Now we'll see the role of State Bank of Pakistan. The bank that controls all banks of Pakistan is called the State Bank. All banks follow the policy of the State Bank. It looks after activities of all types of banks. The federal government appoints governor of State Bank of Pakistan. The State Bank of Pakistan issues currency notes worth rupees 10, 20, 50, 100, 500,000 and 5,000. State Bank is the bank that controls all the banks of Pakistan, and all the banks follow the policy of State Bank of Pakistan, and the State Bank of Pakistan issues currencies and notes worth rupees 10, 20, 50, 100, 500,000 and 5,000. How you save your money in bank? Here we have a question. How we can save our money in bank, and here is a flow chart. Start, go to bank, get the token number and wait. Do you have an account? Yes. If you have an account, then save your money and end. If you have no account, make account and registration, save your money and end. It is a flow chart of how we can save our money in bank. Now we have exercise of this unit. So let's start our short question answers and long question answers. So after that we will move to our book exercise. Question number 1. What is economics? Economics is the system of how money is made and used within a particular country or region, or the process of production of wealth and its distribution is called economics. Number 2. Define goods and services. Goods. All the material things which we use in our daily life are called goods. For example, notebooks, books, toys, furniture, etc. Services. All such activities of person which can help to fulfill the needs of other people are called services. For example, doctor, teacher, tailor provide us services. Number 3. What do you mean by tax? Tax means the deduction of money by the government from the income of people and business or organizations at a specific rate. Number 4. Define trade. The action of buying and selling goods is called trade. So, the exchange of goods and services between countries is called trade. Number 5. Differentiate between imports and exports. Imports. The things we buy from other countries are called imports. For example, machinery, petroleum, medicines, cars, aeroplanes, tea, etc. Exports. The things we sell to other countries are called exports. For example, rice, sports goods, fruit, cotton yarn, leather, carpet, drugs, vegetable, etc. Number 6. Define money. We use money to buy things we need. We get this money by doing some work or job. Coins and banknotes are collectively called money. Money is used for goods and services. Question number 7. Describe how currency value increases and decreases. The value of currencies increases with the value of export goods. The value of currencies decreases if the imports are more than our exports. Question number 8. Briefly describe role of bank. We usually save money in banks. A bank is financial institution that receives deposits and making loans. Bank provides many services such as payment and withdrawal, online banking and ATM services, and facility of lockers. Now move to long question answers. Question number 1. Describe public goods and services. Public goods. The goods property provided by government to facilitate its people are called public goods. For example, education and health services need construction of roads, school and hospitals, arrangement of government offices, etc. These buildings, furniture, fixture and computers are property of government. It is duty of public to protect and safeguard their properties. Public services. All such as activities of people which can help to fulfill the needs of other people are called services. Teachers are there for teaching in school, doctors and nurses for working in hospitals, post offices, banks, police and services of the armed forces, etc. fall under the domain of public service. Number 2. Describe the role of means of transportation in economy. For economy of a country, transport plays an important role. Transport is important of people or goods from one place to another. Transport is important for the external and internal trade. The main means of transportation are highways, railways, airways and seaways. Bin Qasim and Gwadar are important seaports of Pakistan. All major cities of Pakistan have airports. Most commonly used are the railways and highways. They are very important for transportation of goods from the factories to the markets. Question number 3. Explain role of the State Bank of Pakistan. The bank that controls all banks of Pakistan is called the State Bank. All banks follow the policy of the State Bank. It looks after activities of all types of banks. The federal government appoints Governor of State Bank of Pakistan. The State Bank of Pakistan issues currency notes worth rupees 10, 20, 50, 100, 500, 1000 and 5000. Its responsibilities are to print all currency being circulated in the country, the dealing of banks with other countries and setting of exchange rate is its duty. Write yes or no. Number 1. Public goods are provided by the government. It's a right answer. Public goods are provided by the government. So we will write yes. Number 2. Tax means the deduction of money by the government from the income of the money. We read about tax and tax means the deduction of money by the government from the income of people. It's the right answer. So we will write yes. Number 3. The action of buying and selling goods and services is called trade. Yes, the action of buying and selling of goods and services is called trade. So we'll write yes. Number 4. The things we sell to other countries are called imports. No, the things we sell to other countries are called exports. So we will write here no. Number 5. In barter system, we buy things by giving money. No, it's a wrong answer. So we will write no because in barter system, we buy things by giving, by exchanging other things. Number 6. The first bank notes were issued in Italy in 1810. No, it's the wrong answer. So we will write no because the first bank notes were issued in Brazil in 1810. Number 7. The currency of UAE is Real. No, it's the wrong answer. The currency of UAE is Dirham. Microfinance banks provide loans to establish industry. No, microfinance banks provide loans to small businessmen on small scale. So we'll write here no. Next, tick the correct option. Number 1. Which one is related to the origin of the first coins? Option A 6th BC, option B 7th BC, option C 8th BC, and option D 9th BC. Option A 6th BC. Number 2. The currency of China is option A lira, option B yen, option C yuan, and option D pound. Option C yuan. Which one is related to public goods? Option A hospital, option B education, option C health, and option D police. Option A hospital. Which one is related to public services? Option A hospital, option B police, option C roads, and option D post offices. Option B police. Which one is backbone of economy? Option A schools, option B hospitals, option C roads, and option D markets. Option C roads. Dirham is currency of option A Pakistan, option B Saudi Arabia, option C UAE, and option D Japan. Option C UAE. Check is a form of option A electronic money, option B credit money, option C crypto money, and option D paper money. Option B credit money. Next, unscrambling activity. Look carefully at the jumbled words and unscramble them. A. Here the word is rupee. B. Yuan. C. Rial. D. Yen. E. Dirham. F. Dollar. G. Lira. In H. Pound sterling. That's all, dear students. Hope you have understood today's lesson. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.